Welcome to another episode of No Script News. In this episode of No Script News, I'll be talking to you about The Last of Us. Now, I'm no expert in The Last of Us because I have not played the game. I know. See, what the problem is I had a PlayStation 3 back in the day. I loved it, played it. But then I got rid of it because I was playing my Xbox 360 like it was nobody's business. Especially with Halo Online, you know how it goes. And so I got rid of it and I never got to play The Last of Us. Now, I meant to jump back in when I got the PlayStation 4. But I never got the PlayStation 4. I love the 360 so much that I just blindly bought an Xbox One. Now, I don't regret buying my Xbox at all. I love my Xbox. I love it. But I do regret not getting a PlayStation 4. Especially for games like The Last of Us, Spider-Man, and God of War. Got something in my eye. It's a twinkle. That's what it is, a twinkle. So I didn't get to play it, and that's one of those games where I look at it and I'm like, damn. And I'm constantly reminded by my good friend Jar Jikabar about how great this game is and how I should play it. But right now, I believe it's too late to buy a PlayStation 4 because the PlayStation 5 is around the corner. When that comes out, I'm definitely going to go back and play all these games. So I try to avoid it like the plague. But it's been reported in the interwebs that HBO will be making a series of The Last of Us. What? Now that is great news. It turns out that it's gonna be a collaboration between Sony Pictures of America and PlayStation Productions. Who is PlayStation Productions? They were nobody, but now they're somebody. They're gonna be a studio that is in charge of making movies out of their games, making TV series out of their games. This is the first one, but is not going to be their last one. The Last of Us writer and creator director Neil Druckmann will work alongside the creator of HBO's Chernobyl, Greg Masson, to produce the series. And those of you worried about capturing the atmosphere and the tension and the feel of The Last of Us, you don't need to worry. Here's a quote from Druckmann. From the first time I sat down to talk to Craig, I was equally blown by his approach and narrative, and his love for deep understanding of The Last of Us. With Chernobyl, Craig and HBO created a tense, harrowing, emotional masterpiece. I couldn't think of a better person to bring the story of The Last of Us to life as a television show. So it looks like we're finally getting good shows, good video game shows, good video game movies being made. Now, The Witcher on Netflix, if you haven't seen it, I suggest you do. Set the tone, set the standard of what video games adaptations could be. We don't need to have those Doom, Annihilation, and I don't know what other god-awful video game movies are made from that guy, Buell. Forget his damn name because I forget his damn movies. That's why. God damn those movies. You think they're gonna be good, you click on it and you're watching it and you're like, what the fuck is going on? This whole movie takes place in one room? Shit. So this is definitely good news. I hope to see more. Well, obviously we're gonna see more from this PlayStation Productions, but I wanna see other studios like Microsoft. They were supposed to be releasing this Halo movie, I don't know how long ago, and they never got to it. So it's good to see that good movies are finally being made, like Sonic the Hedgehog, The Witcher, even the anime Castlevania on Netflix are pretty good. And for those of you who are excited about the game, there's also this collector's edition for The Last of Us 2 with this special box. It looks pretty sweet. So yeah, the good news just keeps on coming. Pretty soon you'll be able to see The Last of Us on HBO. You'll be able to have this cool guy collector's tin. And you'll be able to play the game soon. Now me, I'll have to wait. I'll have to hide from the internet. But nonetheless, I thought you should know. That's gonna do it for this episode of No Script News. Remember, when shit's the fan, run.